All fans, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they're off to a better start than last season, and that certainly bodes well. Always some changes from season to season, but they're going in the right direction. And one of the guys we'll watch tonight is Ty Lawson. When he's on the floor, how does he impact the game so much, Shaq, given his size?
Well, I'm not a guard, but he's impossible to stay in front of either in the open court or in half court. He has great ability to change direction and stop on a dime. And when he's hot, watch out.
North Carolina guy.
North Kakalaki, one of the finest. He might be short, but he has the ability, honestly, to get to the rim at will. And there's no problem taking the contact and finishing the play at his size. That is a unique quality from the kid from North Kakalaki.
And that about does it. We send it to Kevin Harlan.
Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup live here in Houston. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Tip-off goes to Houston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Gay in at the small forward position. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Curry attacking. Booker pulls it in. Thompson against Harden. Inside. No good from Booker. On defense, Houston come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Jennings against Curry. It's Ariza on the wing. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Ariza's got his second basket of the game. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Curry against Jennings. Curry's shot is good.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
For Houston, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And it's Ariza in the corner. No one near him. Rebounded by Bogut. Houston on D. Here's Thompson. And it's sent back by Howard. Last outing for Golden State. They won that game against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. In front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? Not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. You can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. So for the Rockets, Capella's checked in, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Golden State. From deep, Harden. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, I had the chance to talk with the head coach for Houston. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thank you, Doris.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Rockets trail by 4. Here's Harden on the wing. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Houston making some changes. Oubre comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for James Harden. And Golden State also making a change. Caspi's checked in. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Top of the key, Bayless. This one for 3. The Rockets with another miss.
It's a clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Stolen away. Oh, and here we go. Bayless got the fast break chance.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Curry kicks to Cauley-Stein. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Thompson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Thompson. The Warriors making a switch here. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Cannon, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Capella. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Just 3 on the clock. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but
basketball, this is my passion. On the court, it's my sanctuary. I want to have fun. The reason I play is to win championships. I take this game very seriously.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. We've got Bogut. Caspi is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Lawson. And it's Thompson in at the 2. Rockets trail by 7. To the left side wing. But 3. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
Not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
Houston making some changes. Trevor Ariza's checked in for McDaniels, and James Harden subbed in for Isaiah Cannon. And the Warriors also making a change. Green, he's checked in for JaVale McGee.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the Rockets making a change here. Howard's checked in. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Thompson. It's Curry with the drive. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Harden outside. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Ariza.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Here's Harden on the wing. Harden missing again. Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Bogut. And there's the feed to Gay. Screen by Bogut. Gay with it. And it's Harden picking him up and finished off by Gay.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
2 conference foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. It's very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
Oubre's checked in for the Rockets. Bayless comes in for Brandon Jennings. And the Warriors also making a change. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Now, here's Oubre. He's guarded closely. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Warriors, number 1.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
It's Curry with the drive. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Harden dishes to Howard. Houston moving the ball around. Harden, no good.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And that one's good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Ariza has the open look, and the shot falls short this time.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Houston making a switch. Capella's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
They grab their own miss. Bayless's shot is off.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Knocked away. Oubre with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Cannon gets it to go.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors ahead. They finish off the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome, everyone. We'll be taking a look back at what was clearly a one-sided first half of action. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a half. Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Booker out there with Howard. And it's Jennings in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Gay outside, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for James Harden. Right around 25 points per, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
Jennings against Thompson. Here's Harden on the wing. Warriors with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
It's back to Jennings. Poked away. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Warriors call timeout.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 6 points for Draymond Green.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Back to Ariza. Shoots the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Ariza's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37% outside Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. Again, Golden State.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Rockets trail by 18. Jennings passes to Ariza. Thompson against Howard. Pass to Ariza. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Ariza's got 8 points. Here's Curry. 8 points for him. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Thompson in the corner. And another 3 for Golden State.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Jennings against Gay. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way with it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They set the pick. Jennings kicks to Harden. Fires at the elbow. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot.
Second, written the shot and game clocks. Here's Gay. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This is a nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Jennings kicks to Harden. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Ball going up court. Green dishes to Bogut. Gay outside. Thompson inside the... And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Woo-hoo, Kevin. They're firing on all cylinders. That shot caps a nice run going into the final quarter.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Rockets shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Lawson. JaVale McGee is out there with Andre Kirilenko. Then there's Caspi. And it's Clark in at the shooting guard position. They set the screen. Cannon can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
Lawson outside. And there's the pass to Kirilenko. Here's Cannon. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Unloads from 13. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Dishes it to Harrell. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. Houston gets it back, but they get it back. And here we go. Lawson heading to the hoop. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
There's the screen. The floater. And Kirilenko sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And that one's good. Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Lawson the pass to Kirilenko. McGee sets the pick for Kirilenko. Inside. The shot's good from McGee.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
what an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Curry. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Harrell goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Kirilenko.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Danny Granger, he's checked in for Golden State. Price comes in for Ian Clark.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Kicks it to Oubre. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
No problems knocking that one down.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business. You know, he got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. As a unit, the team seemed to have a cohesive approach out there. How important was the lift you got from the bench?
Just do it as a team. You know, it's not an individual effort. We're a real deep team this year. We got a lot of guys who start on some good teams, so we just did it collectively.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Grizzlies out in Memphis. And guys, for the Grizzlies, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And I think we're really going to enjoy this type of game, a battle of super athletes, if you will. Shaq, this question for you. Can either team slow the other ones down, or are we just looking at a high-flying free-for-all?
I don't really care about that, Ernie, right now. Get your popcorn ready. You want highlights, just the game you want to see.
You don't care.
Just,
obviously,
Ernie,
you do
I want
care.
some popcorn, I want some butter, I want some salt. I just want to watch this game, Ernie.
All the things
you
that
like
are great
that
for your
fake butter they
cholesterol.
put on sometimes at,
Yes,
I
do.
At the movie theater?
Yes, I sure do.
You like that fake popcorn?
I have a technique. I just roll it and bink, 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 three. Boom, boom, boom.
Bink, 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 bink. Doesn't really translate. I don't know what you're talking about. How about the game, Kenny?
Well, I mean, this is a basketball fan heaven game. A game.
A look at the Forum and where it stands in the heart of Memphis, where great music and great barbecue go hand in hand. The crowd is assembled here at the FedEx Forum, downtown Memphis, Tennessee, looking for a Grizzlies victory. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And, of course, Draymond Green. This will be their second game without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, Kevin, they didn't just let him go for nothing. They got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And that's the idea. You know, you want to build a foundation on which this team can continue to move upward. So certainly some fans unhappy to see him go, but fans will be patient, and they also continue to be fans.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Ibaka is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Bogut, and at the 5 down low. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Dave Yeager. Doris, what do you have to say?
He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X-factor for them. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
The drive by Gay, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Releases from 15. Randolph can't hit.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Now here's Conley after the miss from Klay Thompson. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Conley kicks to Randall. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Conley against Curry. Outside Randolph. Memphis moving that ball around. Conley's shot is off.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Nice shot by Bogut.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.